I hope you didn't move from your seat. I always tell you guys, don't move from your seat. At the beginning of the show, get your glass of water, your glass of juice, or an apple. For those of you who love apple like I do, and grapes, trust me. Just put it by you, and you know you're chilling and you're having it. You're actually digesting whatever is coming from the show today, our topic. You're digesting and you're like, oh wow, this is really amazing. It means in this area of my life I can make this change. And our topic or our question for today is, can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer? Can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer? What do you think about this? Tell us. If you're giving us an answer, tell us yes or no. But don't forget to attribute or to add to it a contribution, or to tell us why you think it's yes or no. And our contact is on the screen, and it is 678028885. 678028885. Now we have this contribution which just came in, and it reads thus. Good evening, doctor. Great show there. Thank you very much. Please, I wish to ask if Toxoplasma gondii can prevent someone from getting pregnant. Please, what is the treatment? Marie from Moliko. And I'll be taking this again. Good evening, doctor. Great show there. Please, I wish to ask if Toxoplasma gondii can prevent someone from getting pregnant. And please, what is the treatment? Marie from Moliko. Thank you so much, Marie from Moliko, for joining us on the program. And indeed, your question is going to be answered. We'll be going into our doctor. We have a doctor with us on set today, and she's going to give us exactly what we need. And on to you, doctor. We have this contribution from a viewer.
Thank you, Marie, for your question.
I hope I pronounced this correctly, because the time was really hard.
Thank you, Marie, for your question. Though we are with males today, so I will just make an exception for you and answer your question. Actually, Toxoplasma gondii is an infection. It's a parasitic infection that is caused by contact with cats. Those cats those are vectors of the disease. They give you the disease, and you make the disease, the parasite go and lodge in the brain, where you have different symptoms. It is not preventing you from getting pregnant, but the presence of Toxoplasma gondii is a risk for you to lose the pregnancy. Yes, actually. So I will just say no, it's not preventing you from getting pregnant, but because there is this high risk for you to lose the pregnancy when you have an infection with Toxoplasma gondii, there is always a checkup on you during the pregnancy to know whether you are immunized, you are infected, or you have never been in contact with the parasite. It is treated with fungicide. I forgot the name in French.
All right, but I believe that after this, Miss Mary will get the contact of the organization, because trust me, they are here to stay. They are not leaving, and you can have them all to yourself after this program. She's always available. And we have this, going back to prostate cancer. Now, you made mention of the causes, the symptoms, who it affects, at what age. Now, how can it be prevented?
Thank you, Anne, for this. Actually, prostate cancer, as we said, it does not have a cause. It does not have an etymology, like this cause prostate cancer per se, but there are risk factors. As there are risk factors, those risk factors can be prevented. First of all, the dietary. If you have a good diet hygiene, you prevent your risk. You prevent the incidence of prostate cancer in you. With eating much food with vegetables, with tomato, with I forgot the name, but a whole lot of vegetables and fruits that have grains, actually. Yes. Kind of sesame, I forgot the name in English, but there's those small grains that they put on hamburgers. Yes, I forgot the name. Those small ones. They even do
sesame seeds.
Yes, sesame. Yes, sesame. Okay. Yes, those are good products that you can eat,
and prevents
risk of developing prostate cancers. But also, there are food like, just common food like, dairy products. Yes, yaourt, any kind of yaourt that you have, you eat it. Food rich in omega-3. There are bottles specialized in the omega-3, omega-3, because they are low, they have low set of fatty acid. Also, there's some kind of fish like mackerel and those other, those one that they put in bongo. I forgot the name.
Actually, I can actually get that.
Yes,
now,
actually, those fish.
I think my viewers, all our viewers, actually understand when you mentioned bongo.
Bongo.
Come on, who doesn't like bongo? Trust me. By the time you just hear bongo, you just know the fish that they use. All right.
Anyway, those fish, they are good for good health of prostate.
All right.
Also, you avoid cigarette smoking. Cigarette smoking, first of all, is a risk for many cancers, prostate cancer included. So, without you smoking or reducing your smoking intervals, yes, you also reduce your risk to develop prostate cancer.
Okay.
You should be treating your sexually transmitted disease as well, because, as we said, those may lead to prostatitis, which is a risk factor of prostate cancer.
Okay.
You do exercise, because with exercise you are less prone to be obese, as we said. And also there are other factors, but since we have a question on sexual intercourse, I think we'll answer it at the end.
Exactly.
Because
no, actually that's actually a question I'm not going to let out of the back right now. That's for that part, you guys are going to have to hold on, because I'm not letting that one out of the back. She's going to keep it. I'm telling her to keep it. And we also have you made mention of exercises a whole lot. So, you know, that you guys actually should not get her wrong, get exercise. You have to, I know that people who don't like exercising. And for instance, at what age, I want to know, at what age should, we always hear of the girl child should be educated on everything concerning her body, right? Yeah. So at what age should a boy get sensitized or get to know more about this prostate cancer or about his own body?
Okay, that is actually a good point, because the mainstay in the prevention of prostate cancer, actually it is not preventing the incidence, but it's preventing the complications. It is an early diagnosis. An early diagnosis to prostate cancer helps in reducing most of the complications that arise from prostate cancer. So all the males should be aware of their risk of developing cancer as soon as possible. It should be taught in school as soon as the child can understand what is a risk. The children are now should be aware of what are the risk factors.
Okay.
And also, sorry. Okay. Then people at the age of 50 should be checked regularly. The first checkup should be done at 50 years. It should be done in an hospital by a medical doctor who will check the prostate to know how it is, how firm it is, does it have any particularity. Then from there, they will set another rendezvous for the patient to come back or not, and they will do it like that. For people that already have a family history, the age for the checkup, for the first checkup, should be 10 years below the age of onset of the family member who had the prostate cancer. I mean, if one of your parents had prostate cancer at the age of 50, you should start get your prostate checked up at the age of 40. That is 10 years before the age of onset of your parent which your parent had prostate cancer.
Okay, wow, that's really amazing. And I have actually grasped a lot from that. I believe our viewers to have done so. You've actually got ways in which you can actually prevent prostate cancer. And please, for the girls, don't be shy. You watch it. take this back to your brothers. Tell your brothers. Talk to your fathers, your uncles, because they need to know. Don't sit quiet and someone is suffering someone and you actually have the ability to talk to that person. Please do that now. And we have this contribution which came in, and the person says, hello to you all in the studio. I think the answer is no, because sex is for fun. And how could a man and a woman have fun? Then only the man get cancer. Elvis from mile 16. I will take in this again. This person says, hello to you all in the studio. I think the answer is no, because sex is for fun. And how could a man and a woman have fun? Then only the man have cancer. Elvis from mile 16. I believe, well, Elvis from mile 16, sorry. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. I almost forgot to celebrate. How can that be? I can't actually stay without celebrating you. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, Elvis from mile 16. And I hope you've come to stay. Don't just come and you're leaving. I hope you've come to stay, and your contribution is highly appreciated. Now we're going to our doctor. Like I said, we have someone on set today who will talk to us about everything. Now we have this guy, Mr. Elvis from mile 16, who says that sex is for fun, and he ends it by saying, how can a man and a woman have sexual intercourse and only a man ends up having cancer, having prostate cancer?
Thank you, Elvis, for your question. I think we will take our time to answer this final question.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. Sex is for fun, but actually, sex is dangerous. Let me say it like that. So we will answer this question at the end.
Okay. We also have another contribution, another contributor. Wow, this one is really long that we have to read. This person says, greetings, doctor. Please, I have this worry. I am happy your topic's relating to sex too. Oh, that's nice. This is my worry. I abstained from sex for 2 years due to heartbreak. Medically, I'm fine, as doctors say. And my medical report too shows I'm fine. But now I don't have any erection. I have tried, but my penis will not erect. Please, what can I be suffering from, and what is the remedy? Andre from Bunduma. Sorry for my long ride up. I'm in pain. Oh, no problem. And like I said, the show is for us. We are the Bringers Nation, and we bring change to our community. So today, we're talking related to sex, and we have a doctor with us today. So sorry you're in pain, but we are rest assured that after this program, you will not be in pain anymore because you have a way out of your situation. Now on to our doctor. We have a contributor who is mentioning that he has abstained from sex for 2 years, and medically it's proven that he's fine. It was proven that he's fine, but his problem is he's not being able to have an erection. Because most of the times we understand that by teaching or from biology and lay biology, they always tell us that a man has erections, whether he's sexually arisen by a woman, but especially in the early hours of the morning. So now, when he's saying he doesn't have an erection and he has done tests, what do you have to advise him on this?
Okay, thank you. What is the name?
His name is, I think, well, let's just go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for you coming up to the show and asking us questions. First of all, I just want to mention to you that the penis is not a muscle. So mentioning that you didn't have sex for more than 2 years now, it's not really a point, because it's not like a muscle which does not work, it will atrophy. Let me just reassure you on that first. Now, it can be of any cause if your penis if you are not having an erection. It may be from psychology, or you can have a pathology, but anyway, you should go to consult a medical doctor in a hospital.
All right. So we actually had a contributor. His name is Andre from Bunduma. So Andre from Bunduma, it's important you get checked. But after this, I believe even he might actually want to get to meet KOCAN rather, to get more insight and to get more directives. But don't bother, we're getting to that part. Don't bother. After the show now, everything is going to, you'll be fine. We're sorting that one out. We are the bringers of change, so that change has to occur. Whether the thing likes it or not, it has to occur, and it has to respond to others. So we actually have another contributor who says, great show there. As for me, excess copulation can lead to prostate cancer because of overworking of the prostate gland to release its contents into semen. Honorable Ngule Linus from Checkpoint. I have a question. Can masturbation also lead to prostate cancer? I think with this, thank you, sir, for writing to us today. We celebrate you and thank you for joining us on the program. This is a Bring It On TV show where change is our primary motive. And today, that change is being made. Another event, or we mark in history today that change was made today on the Bring It On TV show. We always stick our names when we come on. So we have Mr. or Honorable Ngule Linus, and he is, as he's mentioned about excess copulation in relation to prostate cancer. But I think we'll keep that last. You guys are tempting us to get into that point. No way, it's not going to work. But I think we'll go to his question where he says, can masturbation also lead to prostate cancer?
Thank you, Honorable, for this question. Actually, you mentioned something important. The prostate is a gland, and it is the one that produces semen, in which spermatozoids will join the sperm to go and fertilize the egg going through the penis. But it is not, the question was if masturbation increases the risk, right?
Yes.
If I answer this question, we'll answer the last one.
Okay.
But I just want to tell you that actually, yes, the prostate is a gland that produces semen that helps in the mobility of spermatozoid, because the spermatozoid will enter the semen, and with the semen they will have more motility to get in the.
All right, that's really amazing. So now, viewers, I know most of you have been waiting for this particular question. We have Honorable who is waiting for it. We have Andre who is waiting for it. We have Miss Mary who is waiting for it. And now we are here. Please, 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 please don't bother. We are here for you, and we have this one for you. And now back to our question on ground. Can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer? I know most of you have been waiting for this part. So let me stop. No, I've been testing you guys a lot, so before you guys meet me tomorrow and look for trouble, it's better I go into it. So can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer?
Thank you for this question. Because actually, excessive sexual intercourse to prostate cancer is protective.
Okay.
Actually. Why is it like that? With the prostate gland, as I said, it has this function to produce semen that helps in nourishing and make the spermatozoid to mobilize. And also, during the sexual intercourse, it constricts to help the semen and the spermatozoid to go out in a flush. Yes. So, because of the sexual activity, the prostate stays working. It's still functioning. So it is not a proven mechanism, but it is still questioning. It is it's a theory that is still being worked on, that because of the fact that prostate cancer is working permanently because of sexual intercourse, it will reduce the risk of the man to develop prostate cancer. In a study made in USA among men, among males, which were having normal sexual intercourse, masturbation, so which were having ejaculation, about more than 21 ejaculations in a month, compared to a group of males who had 7 ejaculations in a month. The group of patients who had 21 ejaculation had less proportion of them with prostate cancer at the end of a trial of 5 years, compared to the one who had just 7 ejaculations in a month in a period of 5 years. They were about 33% of the population, which was 21%, 21 ejaculation per month. We were having prostate cancer whereas 45% of the population with 7 ejaculations per month were having prostate cancer at the end of the trial.
Okay, wow, that's really amazing. So you made mention of it's like, for instance, sexual intercourse is a preventive method, one of the preventive methods of actually getting or reduces the risks of actually getting prostate cancer.
Theoretically, yes. But since the mechanism is not well understood, it is part of those theories which are still controversial.
Okay.
But it is it's a method to reduce the risk of developing prostate cancers.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, that's really amazing. We have this other contributor who says the answer is no because sex is sport, which doctor says is preventive. Pardon from Bumaka. And I'm taking it again. This person says the answer is no because sex is sport, which the doctor says is preventive. Which doctor says is preventive. Pardon Bumaka. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the show. Or thank you so much, Papa, for joining us on the show. It's a privilege having you join us today. And we celebrate you. Indeed, this is a September to remember, and we are remembering every single contributor on our program today, and we've just added you to that list. You are one of our star contributors. And we also have this other contributor who says that Metuga Paul, great support Boya. Thank you, Mr. Metuga Paul, great support in Boya, for joining us. Good evening, doctor. May I re-ask the question on the screen? Does excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer? I believe our doctor has actually given us answers, but I want her to tell us herself. I'm not going to say it. So let's tell Mr. Metuga Paul, can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer?
Excessive sexual intercourse cannot lead to prostate cancer.
Okay.
But let me just come back to sport, mentioned by our Papa. Actually, sexual activity is not a sport.
Oh, okay.
It helps to consume only, to burn out less than 45 kilocalories. When to say that you had sport, you need to burn out at least 100 kilocalories per walking session. So we cannot really compare the sexual activity, a normal sexual activity, to a sport activity.
Okay, wow, that's really amazing. So, Pardon and Mr. Metuga Paul, you've actually gotten your answers today. So, our doctor has said excessive sex is not a sport. It's an activity, yes, but it's not a sport. So go and get exercise, go to the field, get your footwears and go to the field and get worked out. Workout. Don't hide behind the shadows. Get workout. Sports is sports. Go get workout. And for Mr. Metuga Paul, I believe you actually had your answer. If you missed it, don't bother. We have a rebroadcast for you. You can always re-follow every single thing that has been said on this edition. And now, we'll be going on a short break. And right after this break, we'll be getting now into the other part of the program, which is KOCAN Africa. See you right after this short break. Back, viewers. Yes, today we're talking about prostate cancer. I know, right? Prostate cancer. And for those of you who have been with us from the beginning of the show right up to this moment, we celebrate you. And for those who met us halfway, we still celebrate you. For those who are just meeting us right now, well, don't bother. We still celebrate you, right? Because we are the bringers of change. And yes, this is the Bring It On TV show, and I am your host, Tabi Anne. And today we have this question for you, which says, can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer? Can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer? What do you think about this? And in your contribution, we've been having a whole lot of contributions and questions. And people, we've been meeting your needs, right? I know, we've been meeting your needs. Our doctor has been meeting your need. And our guest for today is Dr. MathaMical. And she's a medical doctor and an advisor with KOCAN Africa. And we'll be getting to her. She's been giving us a lot on prostate cancer, what prostate cancer is all about. First, what the prostate is, what prostate cancer is all about, the causes, the symptoms, the preventive methods. Oh my God. it's rich now. This is really rich. And now we're getting to another part. Where is she coming from? From KOCAN Africa, where people from KOCAN Africa are as beautiful as she is, are as elegant as she is, are as intelligent and smart as she is. So yes, you better start looking for your place in KOCAN Africa. Now back to you, Doctor. You made mention of KOCAN Africa, and you said it's an organization. Now, do you have projects that are coming forward?
Thank you. And as you said, KOCAN Africa is a non-governmental organization, which is based here in Cameroon. And we have been running different projects, and our last project is this one that we are ending this month of September.
Okay.
Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, during which we did health talks, we did sensitization online. So for the next month, October, which is the pink month actually.
Oh, pink!
Yeah.
I love pink.
So pink month, we are sensitizing on gynecological cancers of females, cervical cancer, breast cancers, and because of this, from the 15th to the 16th of October next month, we are having a huge screening session at the General Hospital of Boya. Women aged above 25 years are all invited, and are invited to invite other women to come massively to this screening session lasting from the 15th of October to the 16th of October to the General Hospital of Boya, where we will do screening for breast cancer as well as screening for cervical cancer.
Okay,
yes.
So you're saying that you have this project. Like, you mentioned pink. Oh, I love pink. Pink. It sounds feminine. I love pink, trust me. And I believe every girl loves pink. So girls, pink is our month. Hello, it's our month. And you made mention of you'll be having screening on cervical cancer, cervical and breast cancer.
Yes.
So it will be at the General Hospital?
Yes.
Where precisely? At the General Hospital?
At the General Hospital of Boya.
Okay. Now for this screening, this project that you have, for how long is it going to run?
It's from the 15th to the 16th, and it's totally free of charge.
Free of charge?
Totally free of charge. So you come, you register, you have a consultation, and you go through our screening. Yes, with professionals of health, medical doctors, and people from the laboratory sciences. Yes, doctors of the laboratory.
All right. You know, most of the time when projects are actually organized, we get parts where, well, age limits. Is there an age limit to this screening program, or is for every age, like from 0 to 70 or 100 plus?
As I said, our target is young women aged above 25 years, just because breast cancer, which is the most common cancer in females, occurs much more at that age. At above 25 years, we have the greatest portion of patients with that age which have breast cancer.
All right.
So that's why our target is patients above 25 years. So all the women can come and call their friends, your sisters, and come to
tell your neighbors,
to your screening session.
Just get up that morning. Get up that morning, brush your teeth, take a good bath, spray some good perfume on your body, dress well, get your hospital book and go there. Get it. I know most of you like free now.
It's free. It's free.
Who free it in the posh? You know,
it's not the free that we say by mouth and then you reach there. No, it's free. It's totally free.
Yeah, free. So, but now let's get to that part. When you talk of free package, it means does it come a whole, like if you actually get it, they say you're positive, you have breast cancer, you have cervical cancer, will they give you medication for free?
Our mainstay is screening. So we screen if you have a cancer, if you have a suspicious mass, if you are suspicious tumor. Now we continue just the follow-up, but if there is a treatment to take, you pay for it. What is free is the screening part. What is free is the diagnosis part. Okay. What is free is the consultation part.
Okay.
Yes.
So please, you guys should not sit, our viewers, you should not go for your screening, and then you come and say you followed a program on TV and they said you should come for free checkup, and they were supposed to give you, they did not give you medicine. Hello, it's free screening. When you get to if you're positive, if you have any of the cancers, that's where you actually get to finance your treatment. But come on, who does not like free screening? And just go and get checkup. We spoke on getting checkups, right? So this is one of those opportunities. Make use of it. Make haste while the day still shines, or the sun still shines. And we have a contribution which just came in. Our viewer says, "Good evening, doctor. Please help tell me what to do in order to get pregnant fast. Medically, my husband and I are medically okay. My weight is 68 kilograms and height 1.70. Helen from Limbe, thanks. Thank you, Miss Helen from Limbe, for joining us on the program. Like I said, health is wealth. If you are not fine, you can't actually carry out any activity. So today on this program, we have a doctor with us who is going to get to analyze. We always get to analyze our contributions, right? We get into it. We pick those areas that are actually really sensitive, and we talk on it. So we have Miss Helen from Limbe, and we celebrate you, Miss Helen from Limbe, for joining us on the program today. It's a privilege having you. We celebrate you. This is September, and it's a September to remember, and we will always remember you, but don't forget, don't run away. After today, stay on your seats, all right? And we have Miss Helen from Limbe. She's asking a question on what to do to get pregnant fast, because she believes she's medically fine and her husband is fine, and her weight is 68 kilograms and height 1.70. So what can she possibly do?
Hello, Mr. Helen. I just hope that in a few months you will call us and tell us that you are pregnant.
Of course, and we're going to name the baby Change, right?
So, your height and your weight seemed okay. You seem to be in the normal BMI, body mass index. Now, what you have to do is to go and consult. As you are in Limbe, go and consult at the Limbe Regional Hospital, where you have gynecologists there who can follow you up and know what actually is the problem.
Okay, wow, that's really amazing. Like, for instance, like we had the last edition, Mr. Etube Ezikiel. He made mention of if you actually get we had a request from one of our viewers who asked a question, and he was like, it's best you get this from the doctor. Go and get it, because we can't actually give you these answers without physically examining you. So I believe this is it. Miss Helen, please get full examined and go, like she mentioned, a gynecologist. She didn't say go and look for a doctor, because most of us will just and people who have names around as doctors, we just go to anyone. She said a gynecologist. Go and see a gynecologist and get full checkup. I believe a gynecologist will give you everything. But even after this, KOCAN Africa is here for you. They are here for you 24/7. So don't be scared, all right? We got you covered. And now you made mention of the projects that you're carrying out. Now, Pink, I'll keep on talking about my Pink October. I'm going to put on my status today on WhatsApp, on media, Pink, my month of Pink. So now it's really amazing. And now we get to the area where we go to the TV, the screening, when they go through the process. Is it that let's get this, it might seem minute, but most of us actually have to understand. People would complain that they can't go to get the screening because they might go and they won't actually catch up with time, or some will say they are busy with work. At what time does the screening start on a particular day, and at what time does it end?
Actually, as it is next month, we already have planned it, and the screening will start at 7:30 and ends, but we depending on the agglomeration that will come, depending on the population that we will have to screen, we will maybe push our closing time above, or that's it. But actually, it will start at 7:30 from the 15th to the 16th of October.
Wow, that's really interesting. And we also have this contribution, and our contributor says, "Hi, I want to ask, are women at risk of contacting prostate cancer?" Miss Grace Elonge from Moliko. Thank you, Miss Grace Elonge from Moliko, for joining us on the program. I believe that we all are bringers of change, and until we get that information right to the last person, then we can actually say we've had that change which we need. And we have Miss Elonge from Moliko, Miss Grace Elonge. We celebrate you. It's September, and indeed we are remembering you. And we have a few months to go to the end of the year, but we will still remember you because we are walking ourselves into 2021. I believe some people might say it's early for me. I'm really getting the New Year fever like now. So see yourself there. Miss Grace Elonge says that she's asking if women are at risk of contracting prostate cancer.
Hello, Miss Grace. Thank you for your question. I think even Anne can answer this question now.
Of course.
Yes,
of course.
you can answer it now. But as we said, prostate is a gland that is found only in males. So a female cannot have prostate cancer just because they don't have prostate. That's all.
Okay, we have this contribution with a question from one of our viewers, and he's still asking. The question had come actually earlier before, and our viewer is asking, can masturbation cause prostate cancer? I believe we've actually answered this before. Yes, and he's Mr. Terry from where? Mr. Terry from where we celebrate you. Thank you for joining us on the program. But I know our doctors actually thrown light on this area, and she's answered it and given detailed answers on it. So please, it's early. It's always time. Join us early on the show so you don't miss the hits. You don't miss those important things. But trust me, we always have a rebroadcast to cover you up, and we have our YouTube channel to cover you up. All right. So, but still yet, I'll tell our doctor or our guests to give you an insight on this, just a tip of the iceberg. Then you have a rebroadcast where you watch and you get a full insight on prostate cancer as a whole. So, doctor, I think Mr. Terry needs to get this.
Hello, Mr. Terry. Thank you for joining us here. Masturbation cannot cause prostate cancer, but actually it may be preventive. It may be protective to prostate cancer.
Okay. We also have this contribution which just came in, and our viewer is asking, please, why only women for screening? Please open up for men too. Pado from Bumaka. Thank you, Pado from Bumaka, for joining us on the program. And, it's actually good. Our viewers are actually on heat. We always put them on heat, right? So thank you for staying on heat and for sending us messages and putting us on heat, because, yes, we are on heat. It is the Bring It On TV show, and it's always hot here. So our viewer is asking, why only women for screening? Please, why only women for screening? So please open up for men. So I think you want to tell our viewer or our honorable Papa why you're having this screen only for women.
Hello, Papa. If I dare you. Now, we are screening mostly women because, first of all, we are doing screening for cervical cancer. The cervix is found only in women, first of all. Now, we are focusing on the female because breast cancer affects more females than males. It's true that even males can have breast cancer, but since the proportion of males having breast cancer is really low compared to female having breast cancer, we are doing a massive screening for that target population, since they are the one mostly affected.
Okay, mostly at risk.
Yes.
Oh, but I hope you guys will actually have, or your organization will actually have a time when they would organize a screening for Papa, because I believe Papa wants to come for screening too. And I also want to hear that Papa came for screening and he had his screen. He got himself.
He can bring his daughter, his wife, his sister.
You earlier made mention of men can actually still have breast cancer.
Yes, actually.
So why can't men just tag along? Isn't it going to be something nice? Isn't it going to be something that we're meant to just tag us? Okay, I have a breast today. The only difference is our breast is way different from theirs. So, but all the same, we celebrate them, and we believe that their time will come. We have, like I said, it's a pink month, right? So after October, what do we have? November. So I believe in November you have something great. So let's not let that cat out of the bag yet.
Let me just shoot.
We'll let that cat out of the bag later on. Now we've answered a whole lot of questions in respect to can excessive sexual intercourse lead to prostate cancer, and our viewers have asked a lot of questions. Now we'll get back to KOCAN Africa. Now with KOCAN, can people volunteer?
Yes.
Because now we have youths who are going back into school, like we have the university admissions, which is coming up pretty soon, and I believe our youth, because we always believe in change, and we have youth who want to volunteer to gain experience in the field before they graduate. So can they volunteer with KOCAN Africa?
Yes, actually, KOCAN Africa is an NGO. It is free. It is open. It's widely open to everyone.
Okay.
So we will leave you our link where you can just ask for membership in our organization, and from there you will be part of KOCAN and you bring the change that we need.
Okay. I believe our viewers also want to know where they can actually find KOCAN Africa. Or they'll be like, okay, today if I want to get to KOCAN, how do I get to KOCAN? Do they have an office somewhere? Do they have a specific location, or do they have a contact? How can they actually reach you guys?
Yes, actually, we have a Twitter account, Facebook account, Instagram, and we are still to make our website. But you can still contact us via Twitter, via Facebook or Instagram. Yes, those are the main links for now where you can join us, and we will send you the link where you can register to be a member of KOCAN.
All right, so on Facebook, they can actually get you on KOCAN, just KOCAN.
KOCAN Africa.
As the KOCAN that we spelled with the
KOCAN Africa.
All right, and they can actually
All
reach you.
our accounts is KOCAN Africa. You just type it and you are...
And there's one trivial thing I've been actually hoping to ask. What's KOCAN? KOCAN, does it actually have a meaning, or it's just the name KOCAN?
I mentioned it, but you were not attentive. So KOCAN...
That's not fair.
Yes, because I always make that trick, because I know it is not like you follow it easily.
Yeah.
KOCAN is actually Kick Out Cancer Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Kick Out Cancer Africa. I believe our viewers have gotten
our aim
that.
is to kick out cancer from Africa.
Okay, that's really amazing.
Incidents.
All right, that's really amazing. So, KOCAN Africa centers around cancer. Now, we actually have had a show here which was on cancer. If you want to know about it, go to our YouTube channel, which is CMTV Boss. CMTV Boss, BUZZ, CMTV Boss. You get an insight on that particular, that's the first edition we had on cancer. You get insight on what cancer is, and now down to liver cancer, and now today we're talking on prostate cancer. Isn't that amazing? See how it runs through. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. But fortunately, not unfortunately, we have our YouTube channels, which is here to back you up, and we have shows we have rebroadcast programs on this TV channel, which is here to back us up. And Miss Martha, we actually want to ask: is there a particular contact people could get you through?
Yes.
Be it through yours or the organization.
Actually, yes, you can contact us. If you're not passing through our social media, you can contact us by me. I'm the advisor. I'm one of the advisors of KOCAN Africa. You can get my contact now, 694-944039.
Okay.
Yes, I answer to this number, and we can discuss about KOCAN and cancer.
Okay, you can discuss about KOCAN and cancer. Viewers, KOCAN and cancer. Are you guys hearing me? KOCAN. If you're calling for KOCAN and cancer, not any other thing. So we've given you 2 points. Be careful. And it's been a wonderful evening. Has been a wonderful program. I personally don't want to go. I just want to keep on talking and getting more insights on health. Trust me, I don't want to. But this edition today has actually taught us a whole lot. I believe so, viewers, because I have learned a whole lot of things in respect to my health, in respect to cancer, not even to my health, but in respect to the health of people around me and how to prioritize them. Because I will take this, I won't just keep it, I will take it to my community and I'll educate others, my brothers, my cousins, my neighbors, my friends, male friends, girls. Widen your mindset. Talk to other boys about this. Let them know more about it. Talk to your brothers, talk to your fathers, talk to your uncles, because we've actually gotten the age limit where the males are mostly at risk of getting prostate cancer. And we've had more advice on what to do when we actually have, or to prevent prostate cancer. Now we actually want to get into the area of what if someone has prostate cancer? How should they possibly live their life?
Okay, this question is not only for the one having prostate cancer, but also for his family.
Yeah.
After you have gone through different number of investigation to know whether you have prostate cancer, and it is positive that you have prostate cancer, you follow your treatment, the treatment that your doctor proposes. You follow it carefully.
Okay.
You go to all the rendezvous. You make sure you adopt a lifestyle that is in the same line with the prostate cancer treatment.
Okay.
Also, for the family, what I always advise to people having a cancer patient is to take care, is to put more love to that patient, to that person. Because it's always difficult to be sick, first of all, and to know that it's cancer, it is more difficult. So give some love to that person.
Okay, that's really amazing, people. Let love lead. Let love lead. Let love lead. Let love lead, and let love carry you forward. Because if you love people, you can easily accommodate anything that they actually go through. You can take care of them even in their worst moments. And please be supportive, like our doctor has said. Be supportive and do not stigmatize them, because it is not their fault, but it's for us to help them walk through these difficult moments, and also for us to build ourselves as individuals, because we never really can tell where we find ourselves in the future. But when we actually help others, then we are indirectly helping ourselves then. And it has been an amazing edition of the Bring It On TV show on CMTV. Trust me, I don't want to go, but like I said, I don't want to go, but I still have to. This is the Bring It On TV show, and we always have amazing topics like this on the show. Trust me, you want to keep up with it. For those of you who are meeting us right now, sorry, but you didn't actually lose, because we'll have a rebroadcast for you. I wish we could actually give you small pepper, but don't bother. We don't do that to our viewers. We just have to, do a rebroadcast for you. So you can catch a rebroadcast of the Bring It On TV show on CMTV on Mondays at 4 p.m. So on Monday, you can actually get this at 4 p.m. And you can also catch an edition of this on YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel, which is CMTV Boss. CMTV Boss. The boss is BUZZ, CMTV BUZZ, and then you catch a whole lot of other editions, other editions, and that of other shows. Trust me, isn't it amazing? Now you have a TV channel where you can actually catch up on all your lost shows. This is it for you. This is CMTV for you. You watch everything that you've missed, and you always catch it. And behind the camera, we have Mr. Fudzo Oliver. We thank him so much for this wonderful program. And we also thank Miss Nabila, who is behind our camera as well, a producer for the show. She's been amazing, and they're the ones we are grateful to for this amazing program. And we also thank Mr. Kwai Chemba, the manager of CMTV, for this amazing program, because it is by his wonderful, ventures, wonderful efforts that we have this amazing program on our set, and we are able to educate ourselves and bring change to our community. So people, this has been the Bring It On TV show. I have been your guest, Tabi Anne. So see you next time, 5 p.m. on Saturdays. This has been a special edition. We'll see you next time, 5 p.m. on CMTV for another edition of the Bring It On TV show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.